Hello and welcome to my channel Divine Balance. So this is going to be a Seas of Reiki reading for water signs. And this is not to teach you about Reiki. This is really to really use the principles of Reiki to just help us with our day-to-day awareness of our energies, the energies of others, how we may interact with others because of those energies. And so really just wanting to, as we move through this retrograde energy, really wanting to have more awareness, right, of our own energies and how we're moving forward towards our purpose. All right, so we are using backwards here, the Living Reiki healing cards, the angels and ancestors, and then we also have the star seeds. All right, so we are going to start with Cancer. And so be sure to take what makes sense for your energy and leave the rest. All right, so this is for Cancer. All right, Cancer, so we are going to start with the Living Reiki. So I'll get the cards out for the Living Reiki and then get the cards out for the angels and ancestors, and see what messages come. Sometimes the messages start to come when I put these cards out, so we'll see. And also there are some messages on the back of these cards, but I often just channel from the message on the front. Sometimes I'll read the back. It just depends what Spirit leads me to do. All right, so this is for Cancer. All right, so messages do we have for Cancer? Okay, Cancer. So we have, you are living. Make sense of your life. Change your reaction. Okay. Very so you are living. All right. You are living. Make sense of your life. Okay. You are living. So you are living, being a conscious being, right? Understanding that you are a conscious being. We also have, we are human beings here. So I'm going to leave that here just in case Spirit wants me to pull that. All right. So make sense of your life, Cancer. And then I think, part of that is, for some of you, understanding that you are a conscious being, right? And so really connecting with your higher self, I'm feeling here. And then you also have, Cancer, change your reactions. Okay. Right? Change your reactions. And so there may be some things that are triggering you, Cancer, and Spirit wants you to have a look at your reactions, right? We all, sometimes have situations that trigger us, but we have to understand what is at the root of those triggers, right? Or sometimes it's just, energies of others. And so we want to choose, right? We want to choose how we react to people, to situations. And I think these are two different messages here. We will see what other cards we get. But there's this one part about, you being a living, conscious being, I think, and, making sense of your life through that lens. So through that conscious living being lens, right? And I think with that, although these are two messages, but I think one impacts the other. And so if you're doing that, living as this conscious human being, then that will help shape how you react to situations, how you react to others, right? How you choose your emotions. Okay, Cancer? All right, so let's see what angels and ancestors want to come out for you, Cancer. Those flowers are so pretty. So pretty. I love that pink. All right, so what messages do we have for Cancer? Yeah, Traitor. What other messages do we have for Cancer? Direction Guardian. Is there one more for Cancer? Yeah, Air Guardian. All right. So we have the Traitor, and it says exchange energy to create abundance. Exchange energy to create abundance. And I really think that goes with Cancer. This principle of Reiki where, understanding you are a living conscious being and making sense of your life through that lens. And so you want to have that sort of, that frequency, if you will, that higher frequency of understanding that you are a conscious being and walking your path, in that way. And so on your path, when you're living as a conscious being, right, you will exchange energy in a positive way, right? The energy that you will exchange creates abundance. And so Spirit is really asking you to choose your path, right? Choose your path. And they're really saying choose your path of really having your life seen through a lens as a conscious living being, right? Making sense of your life from a more conscious perspective. So that means conscious in terms of your energy, conscious in terms of how you interact with others, right? Conscious in terms of how you react to situations, how you react to, how you react to others. And so seeing through this lens, right, it's a shift, it's a change in maybe your perception. So you have the Air Guardian, right? And it says shift your perception, right? Shift your perception. So I think for some of you Cancers, that shift in perception comes in a couple ways, right? It comes here where you're looking at your life and your life path, the lens you're looking through. You're looking through a different lens, is what I want to say for your life. It's like you want to switch the lenses out that you're looking through for your life in terms of how you choose to walk, on your journey, right? How you choose to move towards your purpose or even really understanding your purpose, right? So understanding that you are a conscious being and making sense of your life, meaning making sense of your journey, making sense of your purpose, right? So making that shift to that sort of path, right? So changing your perception, Cancer. Changing your perception, right? A change in perception is needed here, because what you want to exchange energy in a positive way that creates abundance for you and the people that you are in relationships with or working with, or just, in general when you're interacting with people, okay? There's a higher level of frequency that spirit wants you to move to, so that you can really truly create abundance in your life, right? You're not going to be able to create abundance when you're at a low frequency. And I'm not saying you are at a low frequency, Cancer, but I'm just, for the point of saying that, Spirit wants you to raise your frequency so that you can have all of the abundance that's coming to you, okay? And I think some of you have done this. I think this may be confirmation for some of you that have really switched the lens. You've switched the lens. You're looking through, the lens from a different perspective, from a higher perspective, right? From a higher perspective. All right. And so this is a choice. This is something that you choose, Cancer, right? This is something that you decide that you are going to switch that lens. You decide that you are going to change your perspective, right? And then you can call on the air guardian, right? You can call on the air guardian. You can call on your guides, your guardian angels. You can call on, your ancestors. You can call on, you have help, right? There's help. You don't have to just magically, make this happen on your own. You can follow your intuition, right? You can get help from your ancestors and your guides and angels, okay? But for those of you that have already switched your lens, right? You've made sense of your life as a conscious being, and you've changed your reaction to how you react to things, right? You've changed your perspective of how you walk your path. I think some of you have already done that, right? I think some of you have already done that. And so this is confirmation from Spirit, okay, that the work that you've done, the work that you've accomplished, right? You've switched that lens, and this is confirmation of that. So I have for Cancer. Yeah, so it says, rest assured, your dreams and visions will come to fruition. Yeah, Cancer. So I think it's just a matter of, for some of you, switching that lens, right? Switching that lens so that you can exchange energy that leads to all of your abundance. Exchange energy that leads to your dreams and your visions and what you want for yourself coming to fruition. All of the abundance that your heart may desire will come, right? It's just making that switch in your perspective from where you are right now. And this is a general reading, so, all of you will know if this is resonating with you and your energy and your spirit. You will know what that switch is for you. Okay, let's see if there's one more for Cancer. Freedom, yeah. So it says, follow your heart and nurture your soul with love and freedom to grow. Yeah. And so this freedom comes, Cancer, when you change your perspective. And I don't know what, it will be different for everyone. So only what that perspective might be for you. But whatever lens you're looking through right now, and if you're in a place where you're feeling like, I probably need to change my perspective, this is confirmation that you need to do so, okay? Because your freedom, your abundance, your fruition, right? Your freedom to spread your wings and fly, your freedom to really like move towards your purpose, your North Node, like all of that, it comes to fruition when you switch the lens, when you make sense of your life through a different perspective, right? When you make sense of your life from a different perspective, right? So the air guardian is wanting you to do that. All right, Cancer. Okay, so now we will move on to Pisces. That was beautiful, Cancer. So this is going to be a Seas of Reiki for Pisces. And so Pisces, take what makes sense for your energy and leave the rest. And so this is not to teach you about Reiki. It's really just to help you with some of the principles of Reiki and looking through the lens of your day-to-day life, okay? Sort of that awareness for Pisces. All right, Pisces. So let's get started with your Reiki healing cards. And so I normally get the Reiki healing cards out first and then get the angels and ancestors out and then start to channel your messages. But sometimes I start to channel when I get these cards out. So it just depends on what Spirit wants to say. And I usually channel from this part of the cards, although there's some messages on the back. And sometimes I will read some of those messages if Spirit leads me to do so. Okay, Pisces. So what messages do we have for you, Pisces? All right, so Pisces, what messages do we have for Pisces? You are living. So Cancer got the same card. So what messages do we have for Pisces? Messages do we have for Pisces? That's a lot of cards, Pisces. So I'm not going to keep all of these. I just want to see. So it says honor and respect others. Real joy. Become aware. Create your own reality. The law of attraction and patience. So we'll see if those come out again. Let's see. So, is there one or two more cards for Pisces? And maybe an overwhelmingly strong message here for that particular thing in Pisces. Let's see if there's one more. think that's it, Pisces. Let's see. So we have you are living. Pisces, you are living. And we have appreciation. Right? Appreciation. So expressing, expressing gratitude. And then you also have feel gratitude. Like feel grateful. Feel grateful, right? So there's some energy here of expressing gratitude, appreciation, and feeling grateful for all that is. And you are living. All right, so let's see what comes out here, Pisces, for the ancestor cards. I feel like there's some different messages here, possibly, where you are living. And I think part of, you are living, it's just understanding, again, like I think I said for Cancer, that you are a living, conscious being, right? And so being aware and conscious of the energy that you give towards others in terms of, positivity and showing your appreciation. And then also feeling grateful in terms of for yourself and, what you have, who you are, like maybe those little things. I know we get so busy, with our lives and, our business and moving forward and moving towards our life purpose that we sometimes forget, some of the little things. And we get so focused on where we need to be and maybe need to take just a moment to feel grateful for just where we are, what we've already accomplished, right? What we've already accomplished, and, celebrate that, celebrate those accomplishments, feel grateful for the little things that you've been able to do, all of the little successes maybe on your path. And I'm just using these things as an example, Pisces. But, and then also that appreciation, right? I think maybe take a moment to maybe show others appreciation. Give yourself, right, some love, right? Give yourself a pat on the back, nurture yourself, love yourself. Show yourself some appreciation for all of the hard work that you've put in already, right? So just sort of that, not letting that conscious living being get lost in the shuffle of, the grind of day-to-day life, okay? I think that's the message here, Pisces. So we'll see what angel cards come out for you. So this is for Pisces. And I don't feel like this is a lot of, like, sort of a major thing, Pisces. I think that's part of the reason why I took the card so long to come out. I think it's just, it feels more like Spirit just wants you to be aware, right? Spirit wants you to, it's just one of those things that as we're moving through all of these energies of retrograde, Spirit just wants you to be really aware of these things. Pisces. So we have the wise one. We have dreams and journey. Yeah. Here, yeah. We have two more here, Pisces. The druid and the water guardian. All right. Okay, yeah. So we have the wise one. It says grow within your current circumstances, right? And so I think that has to do with that you are living as a conscious being. And so just as you're going through the grind, of moving forward with your path, your journey, right? And so this is dreams, the drum, dream and journey, right? So as you're moving forward with your journey, right? Just have some awareness of, appreciation. Again, appreciation for yourself, not just towards others, but for yourself too, for all you've been able to do, all you've been able to accomplish, all of the hard work, right, that you've put in. And remember to, have some gratitude for those, even just the little things, right, as you're moving along, because that keeps your energy, it keeps your frequency in a higher place. It keeps your frequency in a higher place. And so if we're so focused on the grind and moving forward, and we somehow get disconnected from understanding that, we are these conscious beings, we may get a little disconnected from our emotions, right? And so you have the druid, which says hold the space. And then you have the water guardian, which says connect with your emotions, right? And so I think for both of these, it's really you being able to have that understanding and awareness, right? And connecting with your emotions, not letting that miss you, right? Connecting with your emotions, because that helps you to be balanced, Pisces, right? Connecting with your emotions in a positive way helps you to have balance, right? And so you want to, when you're in that space, you want to hold that space. You want to hold that space and really take in those moments of appreciation, take in those moments of feeling grateful, because that will continue to help you to stay balanced. Will continue to help you to stay balanced. That's beautiful, Pisces, okay? All right, so let's see if there's some more messages here for you, Pisces. So we have intuition. So it says, trust your intuition. It has been guiding you to the answers that you seek. Yeah. So this wise one in grow within your current situations, right? And so for those of you where there are some, whatever situations you might be going through, I think this is a separate message here, where it may be a bit, I think, taxing, if you will, on your emotions. And I think there may be some blockage, is how I'm feeling, like there may be some blockage, right? So Spirit is saying, trust your intuition, right? I think that the messages are coming to you about what to do, how to handle these energies that are part of this situation for you. And Spirit is saying, trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Any more for Pisces? Yeah, trust your intuition and call on your earth guides. So it says, your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. Right? Your earth guide and your water guardian. One more for Pisces. Inner alchemy. So inner alchemy is achieved when you react to fear with love. Yeah. So for some of you that are, I think, really in a place where you are having some challenging energies, around you at this time. Spirit is really wanting you to trust your intuition and really be aware of how you are reacting to, I think, situations. So this inner alchemy, really taking any sort of fear or any sort of, energy that is just, sort of hitting you in a negative way, really taking that and just like flipping it, if you can, like just sort of flipping it and really focusing on, I think, your positive energy and the love that's within you and connecting with your emotions, right? Your positive emotions. I think that will help you. All right. So I think that's it for Pisces. We will now do Scorpio. So this is for Scorpio, season Reiki for Scorpio. So Scorpio, take what makes sense for your energy and leave the rest. Scorpio. So we will start with your living Reiki cards. And so that I usually channel from the messages on the front here. There are messages on the back, and sometimes I read those when Spirit leads me to. So we'll get these cards out first and see if there are any messages just from these, and then I will pull your ancestors and angels cards to see what additional messages and linkages come through. All right, so this is for Scorpio. What messages do we have for Scorpio? For Scorpio. What messages do we have for Scorpio? The energy, I think the water sign energy overall, I'm feeling very chill, Scorpio. for both signs that I've done before this. So for the Cancer and the Pisces, I feel very chill. All right, so we have make sense of your life. So it's like the same cards are coming out. All right, so make sense of your life. I believe Cancer had that one. So let's see what else we have here. What else do we have for Scorpio? We have the truth about emotions, Scorpio. Let's see if there's one more for Scorpio. Scorpio. All right, we have two more, Scorpio. So we have expressing gratitude and commit to a joyful life. All right, so the truth about emotions, commit to a joyful life, and expressing gratitude. All right. These are really in no particular order here. I don't think. Okay. So let's see here, Scorpio. Okay, so I think there may be some different messages here. So one thing, the expressing gratitude, right? And so the commit to a joyful life, and expressing gratitude. So I think that may be actually okay. Spirit, I'm going to start here. I was going to start here, but I'm going to start here. So making sense of your life, and that's really just, as I was explaining during the Cancer reading, the message that was coming through, it's really just being aware of being like you're being aware that you're this conscious being, right? You're this conscious living being, and you want to make sense of your life through that lens, right? Through that lens. And so when you are looking through a lens, that a conscious lens, right? Then you understand the truth about your emotions. You understand the truth about, certain situations and relationships that are part of your life, right? And how those things, trigger, I think, certain emotions, be it good or bad, but nonetheless, it triggers certain emotions because you're looking from a lens of consciousness, right? And so I think having those truths, I think, come to you and be known to you will allow you to be free, right? To have live a more joyful life, live a life that's full of more joy, because the truth will be known to you, right? The truth won't be hidden from you, right? And as long as you know the truth, Scorpio, I think you can move forward, right? I think you can move forward with your lens, right? Your lens of being that conscious being and living a joyful life and expressing gratitude for that life, right? For all that is. And so when you're walking that path where there's truth about your emotions, there's truth through, that lens that you're seeing, and there's joy, then you will be able to express gratitude, right? When you make that commitment to that path of joy and gratitude, right? You move forward. Nothing will stop you. You will fly. Okay, Scorpio? So let's see what other messages come with that. What do we have for Scorpio? What messages do we have for Scorpio? So we have the Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. Yeah. So this reflection period, right, Scorpio, this is, about you really changing that lens. Like maybe some of you changing that perspective, or just looking through that lens of, you being this conscious living being, and understanding the truth of that, right? The truth of your emotions, what triggers them, and looking in the mirror and just, having that reflection, having that time, and accepting that truth, and then committing to your joyful life, right? And so it says here, right, the Knight, be brave and honest, right? And again, this truth of your emotions, right? I think that's what this is linked to here. And so this bravery and honesty, right? It's about the truth. It's all about the truth of your emotions and what may trigger certain emotions for you, Scorpio. I think the truth of that will set you free, or the truth of that has set you free. And now you are committing to a joyful life, and you are expressing gratitude, and you are, raising your vibration and to a higher frequency. So I think some of you have done this, right? Some of you have switched that lens, right? And you've been brave, and you've been honest. You've been honest, and you've accepted the truth. You've taken time to reflect, right, on the truth. You've taken time to reflect on the truth. You've taken time to reflect on your emotions and how you move forward as this conscious being in a different way. This is beautiful, Scorpio. So I think many of you have done this. Many of you have done this. You have committed to this joyful life. You are expressing gratitude. Let's see if there's one more for Scorpio here. Yeah. And so there are those of you that have done this already, and then there are those of you that are, it says the oracle, wait for important information, right? And so some of you are, I think, are coming into some truth, right? You're coming into some truth about emotions. You're coming into some truth from others about their emotions, certain situations. So there's some more truth that's coming for some of you Scorpios. There's some more truth that's coming. But it's truth that you will be able to handle, Scorpio. It's truth that is needed for you so that you look at it, you accept it, and you move forward with your commitment to a joyful life. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Yeah, and so when that truth comes in for some of you, for those of you that have not yet gone on this part of, that commitment where you are about to receive more information, more truth, Spirit wants you to just, whatever comes out of it, be able to stand your ground, Scorpio. So stand your ground, but be receptive to the information, is what I want to say. Stand your ground, but be receptive to the information. Okay? And connect with and to be able to do that, right, you want to connect with your emotions, right? Connect with your emotions, right? Standing your ground, connecting with your emotions, that's going to help you when you receive this information, Scorpio. So for some of you that are still on this path to receive information, this is additional, messages here that will help you, okay? So standing your ground, but be receptive to the information and connecting with your emotions, right? The truth of your emotions when you receive that information. The truth of your emotions. The water guardian. So call on the water guardian to help you and stand with you when you receive that information. Messages do we have for Scorpio? Yeah, so it says, surrender your need to control the outcome. Just be with life in this present moment. Surrender. Yeah, so as I was saying, this card here, I think I'm feeling like this is very important, Scorpio, so I'm repeating it again, but standing your ground, but being receptive to the information, that the truth, the information that's going to come to you, right? And surrender the outcome. Like, don't, I think Spirit is saying, like, don't really try to make it something that it's not, or don't try to make it be something later. Just surrender the outcome and commit to your joyful life, right? So whatever the outcome may be, it will be. What you want to do is look at your energy, right? Change your energy, or look through the lens, a different lens for yourself, for your path forward, and commit to your joyful life, right? Because if you are going to influence the outcome, this is the way that you're going to do it, by committing, focusing on your energy and committing to a joyful life, right? A joyful path for yourself. Okay, Scorpio. All right, let's see if there's more here for Scorpio. Yeah, so it says, expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. Yeah, and so this is observation, right? And so again, it's really just taking it in, understanding it, observing it, the information that you get, and just not try to control, again, not try to control the matrix of life, right? Not try to control the outcome, right? Just focus on your energy and your joyful life, your path, your commitment to your happiness. And the universe will work it out for you. Dreams, yeah. The universe speaks to you through your dreams, Scorpio. Yeah. So follow your intuition, right? When these things are coming up and happening, follow your intuition, because Spirit is leading you. Spirit is leading you. Is there one more for Scorpio? Transcend, yeah. So transcend your mind's limitations and allow your soul's light to truly shine. Yeah. So, yeah, they're really transcending beyond this information, these truths that are going to come to you, Scorpio. This is really important when you stand your ground and you accept the information for what it is. You accept that truth for what it is, and the truth of your emotions that are linked to it. And then you transcend beyond that, right? Transcend beyond and commit to your joyful life, right? Transcend beyond all of it and commit to your joyful life. Okay, Scorpio? So I hope that some of this resonated for you. All right. Thank you for watching. Love and bright light to all of you.